Back to school night, second grade.
So tonight we're going to go over the table of contents just to show you what we're going to be talking about. We're going to go over the curriculum information, literacy block and math workshop, lunch and recess, the expectations, responsive classroom, parent communication. My name is Amy Jefferson. This is my 15th year teaching, but it's my first year at Forest Edge and my first year in Fairfax County. I have a bachelor degree from Maryland as well as a master's degree from the University of Maryland. My family's there in the corner. I'm married. I have a 10-year-old stepson. And just some things about me. I love reading, traveling, playing games, watching sports, and spending time with my family.
I'm Layla Schoenthaler. This is my second year at Forest Edge and second year teaching. I previously worked for Bright Beginnings Nursery in Abu Dhabi in the United Arab Emirates. I'm bilingual as I speak both English and Arabic. I received my master's in education from Marymount University. As part of Marymount's Professional Development Schools program, I interned with fourth grade at Hutchinson and first grade at Sunrise Valley. I lived in Abu Dhabi since 2000 and moved back to Virginia in January 2020. In my free time, I read, relax with my cat Frodo, who's pictured, and attend and teach Zumba classes.
Jennifer Yu is our ESOL teacher. She's been teaching for 13 years in North Carolina and then in Loudoun County as well. She graduated from UNCW with a bachelor's in elementary education and Liberty University with a master's in curriculum and instruction. So she is in both of our rooms throughout the day to help support students who are learning English.
She's married to Ryan. They have an amazing 14-year-old son named Cameron. She enjoys hiking, camping, watching sappy chick flicks on Netflix. The Forest Edge theme for the year is We Got Game.
This is our daily schedule. So every day the kids come in, they have breakfast if they choose to in the morning. We have our morning meeting right after breakfast. Specials always starts our morning. So you see our special schedule there. There's A week, B week, C week, and D week. And so on Thursday, that is where you will find those different specials. When we get back from specials, we have our literacy block, which includes phonics, reading, and writing. We have lunch and recess. When we come back from recess, we have our read aloud and our content areas with science and social studies. Then we have math and our closing circle before dismissal at 3:30.
And you can also find our special schedule on our second grade website, which is linked at the bottom of our email signatures. Our curriculum is based on the FCPS program of studies, which covers Virginia Standards of Learning. And here are going to be some examples.
For literacy, we focus on writing, oral communication, reading, and foundational skills. So all of these are hit during our literacy block. The writing process, narrative, opinion, and descriptive writing, using capitalization, punctuation at the end of sentences, spelling, parts of speech, and working on their handwriting. We also encourage active listening and talking about their ideas. In reading, we explore different genres of reading, and those foundational skills are really looking at the phonics and the sounds in words and spelling in words, and those skills needed for reading.
Now, during our literacy block, this year, we have a new program called Foundations. It's a multisensory and systematic phonics, spelling, and handwriting program. We then follow it up with a reading focus lesson. Then we have various stations, such as writing, phonics, reading, handwriting. We'll pull some groups and have some intervention, and students will always be working on Lexia. Then we have a writing focus lesson with some independent writing time.
The math workshop, these are just some topics that we will explore throughout the year. We're going to look at place value up to 3 digits, estimation, addition and subtraction, skip counting, especially with 2s, 5s, and 10s, even an odd number, money, patterns, equality, understanding the meaning of the equal sign. We're looking at fractional number sense, symmetry, plane and solid figures, measurement of length, weight, and temperature, telling time, graphing, and probability.
Now we'll be alternating between science and social studies during our content time. We'll have a read aloud and a short lesson. In science, we'll be looking at, let's say, butterflies, matter, precipitation, storms, plant animal life cycles, forests, agriculture, habitats, how animals and plants respond to the seasons. Social studies, we'll be looking at being ethical and global citizens, what our rights and responsibilities are, continents and oceans, US geography, some holidays and traditions that we celebrate here, looking at the Powhatan and Lakota, as well as the Pueblo. We'll also look at European exploration, learn a bit about economics, learn a bit about some early Americans and their contributions, as well as some civil rights leaders, as well as developments and innovations that have helped the US.
Our virtual learning platforms are Schoology and Zoom. Should we ever need these, or should we ever go virtual or have virtual snow days, we will be sending information out to help you log in and to help you navigate these different sites. But just to bring to your attention, if we were to ever go virtual, we would be using Schoology or Zoom and Zoom.
Responsive classroom. Responsive classroom is a student-centered social and emotional learning approach to teaching and discipline that we follow here at Forest Edge Elementary. It is comprised of a set of research and evidence-based practices designed to create safe, joyful, and engaging classrooms and school communities for both students and teachers, and you can always learn more.
Just to tell you a little bit about our grade level expectations, procedures, and routines. Students come in, they have breakfast. We always have our morning meeting. That's something that they are used to. Some of our rules that we're focusing on in second grade is making sure that we are being good listeners, whether the teacher is talking or whether other students are talking, that we are showing those good listening skills. We want to make sure that we're always keeping our bodies to ourselves, making sure that we're not using our hands or our feet in inappropriate ways at school, and that we just really want to try our best and be kind and good classmates to each other.
Ways to support your child. At home, you can support your child by reading daily, encouraging your child to write at home, ask them about their learning, talk to your child about how you use math every day, and encourage their participation.
FCPS students have access to on-demand online tutoring support through tutors.com. This is completely free to families. Students can connect online anytime, any place in most subjects. It may be on demand or scheduled at a time. It's focused on instruction provided to students on a one-on-one format. Tutors will focus on developing student strengths and capabilities in reading, math, or other specified subjects. Tutoring services may be accessed before, during, or after school hours and or on weekends.
All right, did you know that starting in preschool and kindergarten, too many absences can cause children to fall behind in school? So missing 10% or about 2 days each month over the course of a school year can make it harder to learn to read. Students can still fall behind if they miss just 1 or 2 days every few weeks. Being late to school may lead to poor attendance. Absences and tardiness can affect the whole classroom if the teacher has to slow down learning to help children catch up. So attending school regularly helps children feel better about school and themselves. Start building this habit in preschool so they learn right away that going to school on time every day is important. Eventually, good attendance will be a skill that will help them succeed in high school and college.
So here are some things you can do to make sure that you are on time and ready for school. So setting a regular bedtime and morning routine for students is really important so they don't come to school exhausted. Lay out clothes, pack backpacks the night before to keep your morning nice and smooth. We know that sickness happens, the flu goes around, colds go around, but keeping your child as healthy as possible, making sure that you're up to date on all vaccinations, on all shots, just to give you the best opportunity to stay healthy. Develop backup plans. Getting to school if something comes up. So for example, if you have to go into work early in the morning, having another adult who can get your child to school is going to be really important. We know that doctor's appointments comes up, but try to schedule medical appointments if possible when school isn't in session or in the morning or afternoon so that the child's not missing the entire day, only a portion of the day. If your child seems anxious about going to school, please contact the teacher, the counselors, other parents, so that we can work with you and work with your child to make sure they feel comfortable coming to school. If you're concerned that you may have COVID, your child may have COVID, please reach out to us and we can work with you on that. And if you have to stay home for illness, which we completely understand happens, just try to keep up some of that learning at home, and we're happy to give ideas on how to do that.
And communication. Let's stay in touch. Monthly newsletters are emailed by teachers. You can also sign up for News You Choose. You can email the teachers. Our emails are listed here. We also have talking points. All right. So you got Ms. Schoenthaler's and then Mrs. Jefferson's.
Mine is cut off at the bottom, but it is UCEUME, and I will also email that out to the group as well. Thank you. Remember, if you ever have any questions, please email or contact us through Talking Points, and we are happy to help.